Welcome, epic fork knife gamers. We are back with some Wynncraft. Excuse the nasally voice. I am getting sick all the time. I don't know why. And my left nostril especially is pretty much completely plugged up. So we're just gonna go ahead and do this. Probably sell most of this stuff. Let me go ahead and turn my volume down. There we go. So I think we are still going to be taking this one during Shadow, but let's go ahead and see. This one we can put on, which should be... Yeah, this one's better than what we have at least, so we'll put that on. And this one is better yet, I think. I should be looking at the substats. I'm kind of just looking at the average DPS, and I really shouldn't do that. Because there could be like, you know, lifesteal and stuff. Like this one has mana regen and poison, so it's really good. Also, I think it's specifically this mod, but you can actually press H to lock stuff, so you can't press Q to accidentally delete it. Let me go ahead and identify this. Don't know if this is better than what I have, because this one has lifesteal and... You know, this one, where to go? Here we go. So this one has more HP by like 10, but at the same time, you know, it has lifesteal on it and stuff. So like this one has exploding and thorns, which I guess could be better in 6% XP. But I don't know if I really want to do that over lifesteal. It's not like a ton of lifesteal, I guess. But let's just go ahead and sell these just because. Got 88 emeralds out of that. I do want to do the Decrepit Sewers because I have 3 keys. I actually got a profit off that, which I think is generally the case. I think generally you'll make more if you identify a batch of stuff and immediately sell it. I think that's generally what'll happen. But yeah, I really need to go ahead and find an emerald pouch. I guess I could go to Debtless and just buy the emerald pouch like the first one because I think it's really cheap, but not, you know, like not that that's bad, but I still kind of want to like find stuff my own, like on my own. It still is legit because, you know, it's money that I have and I'm just using it. But I want to go ahead and see if I can find the cave that I'm looking for. Okay, here it is. This is the what I like to call the Pigman Cave. I don't know if I'm high enough level to do this. I should be, but let's see. Yeah, okay, I should be good. So what's my ability again? Okay, right, left, right. Hopefully, I'm not constantly dying, because this is generally where I like to level up. Now this guy, I think, might give me some trouble. Okay, he did not. And the good thing about being early level is, you know, obviously, as with any game, you get XP pretty quick. And who doesn't like XP pretty quick? I don't know what those scary VFX are. Feels like I'm gonna die if I go over there. I keep on underestimating the range of this guy too. He does have pretty good range, and I think that he has an ability to further increase his range with a spear. So that'll be nice. But yeah, I don't know how much fighting I want to show because I don't want like an entire video to just be me grinding. I'd rather do that in a stream. Because, you know, there's either like me making like a billion videos and having this be like 100+ parts. Which in some regards I'd be not really bad because then it would mean that I could upload more. Like I could actually upload every day. Not that I can't upload every day if I do like a bunch of jump cuts, but I don't know. I think what I'm trying to say is I'm just trying to be lazy and, you know, barely do any cuts because I'm not really good at editing. I can do some stuff, but like not like super fancy effects and whatnot. Not that I really need to be able to do those. I mean, in some instances you probably do because people, you know, people need to be entertained. You can't just like, you know, this isn't old YouTube where you can just get away with a let's play with like no editing. That's probably one of the main reasons why no one really is interested in this. And I just play relevant games, so there's two things there that is not really good for me. There should be a chest over here, unless I got it. I don't actually know. So we got to level 9. Let's actually get out of here, because I was going to get to level 10, but I don't want to be here for too long. And I want to actually identify, let's see what this legendary actually is. Hopefully it's a sword. Oh, it's a spear. Well, sword, spear, whatever. So let's see the level. Okay, 4 to 8, so we can actually put this on. And did it say that I unlocked a skill point? Do I? Okay, yeah, let's get the charge ability. This one is actually really good because, as you can see, we can basically just get around way quicker. And you can also use it in air, so if I just go in the air really quick, we can basically just fly. It does cost a bit of stamina, or mana, I guess. So what I'm gonna do, actually, is put a lot of stuff into intelligence. I have 6 left. I probably should at least be getting these to, like, you know, 5 or something like that, just because some of these items are going to be needing, like, you know, dexterity and whatnot, and I really should be adjusting that. But I think it's only 2 soul points to actually, you know, re-roll your stuff. So yeah, oh, +7 dexterity, Okay, so this one gives strength and dexterity, which is nice, 7% XP bonus. And a fair bit of damage, 23 to 36. So I'll go ahead and wear that. Actually, this is better than this one. But I'll probably still use this one just because this one has fast attack speed, which I don't know how much that really matters. But it also has mana regen and poison, so it's just better damage than this one. So that's pretty nice. Now what I want to do is I want to go over and do this quest. I think I can do this quest. Hopefully I don't need level 10. If I do, I'll probably just do a little bit more grinding until I am able to do it. Let's see. Okay, good timing. We've been requesting help for ages. Yeah. Looks like we have a block pipe in the sewers. No wonder no one wanted the job. I'm going to need you to get your hands dirty. I'll need some assistance with the blockage. Meet me up the hill at the sewer entrance, just right of the big drain here. Nice. So we need to actually do this quest to be able to go into the dungeon. So to do this quest, just go up here. Thankfully, we have a little waypoint. I'm not sure if that's the mod doing that, or if the game just normally does that. But we'll go ahead and just go in. Ah, you're already here. Yes, I pretty much followed you. Here's the brief. We get in, deploy small explosives to dislodge the blockage, and get out. Seems like a plan. Forgot to mention this won't be without danger. There's still all sorts of nasty things in the sewer. Keep your wits about you, and let's go. Okay. Having charge does make this a lot more convenient, because as you can see, we can basically just like fly through it. We do have limited mana, so we can't just like infinitely do it. But stuff like this is why I like it, because this is like a parkour thing, but we can basically just fly over it, which is really nice. And eventually, like I said, there is an ability or an upgrade to actually let you change the direction while you're flying, or charging, I guess. It's not really flying. It's descending with style, I guess. But yeah, I don't know. So it's a pretty cool ability. Do you feel like there's something lurking that doesn't want us here? Probably. Anyway, I found the blockage. It's right up ahead. Here's a small explosive. I placed one at the blockage already. If that alone doesn't work, use this. Okay, so do we have like an explosive? Yeah, we do. Small ball. Now, something like the archer would be really good here, because you can just use escape and pretty much just avoid all this. Which is pretty funny. If you don't do that, that is. Can I just like... There we go. Didn't even need to really do that. And we are getting swept away into the void. Oh, wait, did I kind of skip that? Okay, I did. I thought I like soft locked myself. So let's just go ahead, fly over. I don't know if it matters which way we actually go, but what do we need? Let's see. It says something, I can't see it because reading is hard. Right click with Reaper's Bone. Do we have Reaper's Bone? Oh, it's right here. How did I not see that? I was really concerned that I like screwed myself because I've never seen that, but the bone was just lying right there. Okay. Interesting. So now we can be on our way. Just keep on charging, because why not? And we shall hopefully not mess this up and have to do this like 7 times like that. I don't even think that was the right spot to jump. I'm getting over, like, confident. Well, not overconfident, but I'm like doing this too quickly. How does break? There we go. It's a very specific spot. Oh, we broke that, so now we can actually progress and do shenanigans. Now, again, if you were Archer, you can literally just escape and get up there that way without having to worry about such tomfoolery. And we are not out. I thought we were. So now we're running, because that's what you do in the sewers. You run to avoid a certain death and destruction. That was not executed really well, but we did it anyway. Last time we did this quest, I was Archer again. Who would have thought? And I fell into the pit like 7 times. That's an over exaggeration, I'm sure. And normally the game is supposed to like reset you, but I just jumped out every single time. Okay, let's get out of here. Do you still have the explosive I gave you? I do. Let's use it on this wall. Can you throw the explosive away? What would have happened if you have done that? I don't know. And just stand in the explosion, because why not? Explosion appears to be more powerful than expected. Okay. Music stopped. Great. Now, don't be like me and forget to talk to the NPC to actually finish the quest, because I think she actually gives you a pretty decent thing. Oh no. Dungeons are sealed for a reason. This one used to be the old Ragni prison. It was a horrible history. People used to hide there during raids. Okay. Rumor has it that Bob, the hero of Wynn, who would have guessed his name would have been Bob, was born in this very prison. Now only proven parties of soldiers may enter if one has slain a key guardian. You must go and defeat the dungeon. Well, thanks for the stuff. As you can see, we have a dungeon key, and we also got I think we just got a hat, right? Or was it something else? Oh, we got this. Okay. Let's see. Loot bonus, which is minus. Oh well. Main damage 4 to 17, which is pretty good. And 7 dexterity. Let's see. This one has 45. Okay, so that is significantly better. So let me go ahead and identify that real quick. Unfortunately, the identifier is literally way over here. So it's not really the best. This bank. Wait, so this person can just like use the bank of this guy? That's interesting. I didn't know that was actually a thing. I assume that's like some pay to win stuff. There's a lot of enemies here and a thing. Nice. I'm not really sure how drops work. I think if they're on the ground long enough, anyone can pick it up. Maybe. But yeah, I don't really know. Hopefully I can find an emerald pouch. I need to go ahead and also sell my stuff, which there is a blacksmith here. So we'll do that in a little bit. Identify that, this. Do we have anything else? And this. Yeah, I get messed up because like when I look for unidentified stuff, I look for like the box, but as you can see, this is just like the normal item. Thanks with that. And let's see what we got. So only minus 2%, and we got let's see. 2% thunder damage. Didn't they say it was going to give us like normal damage? Or was that the... Maybe I'm thinking of the sword or something like that. I don't know. But anyway, more HP, which is always nice. So we can sell this. Let's see, our hat is 13 with just intelligence. See, I kind of want to, because as you can see, this one gives you more. But we do lose 3 or 4 intelligence, which is actually pretty decent for us at the moment. And I'm about to actually be level 10, so I'm just going to go quickly into the pig area and just grind a little bit. But before that, we're going to go ahead and sell and see what I make back. Hopefully I don't accidentally sell something that I need. I don't think I will. But let's go ahead and do this. Would be nice if you could immediately start in the sell menu. But that doesn't really seem to be the case. Padded leather, we'll sell that. And as you can see, we are at 4 blocks now. So I think we are slowly gaining. But yeah, I'll see you in a little bit when I actually have level 10. I'll be back at the dungeon. Oh, you know something that I didn't even think about? Is I'm pretty sure you can sell your ingredients pouch right from your inventory. Can you not? Let me see. Shift right click to sell. So this will also give me some stuff. As you can see, that gave me 49 emeralds, so that was actually a pretty good amount. I probably need those, like I'm probably going to regret doing that, but at the same time, oh well, it is what it is. We'll go ahead and kill this guy and just be on our way. We do have 1. So I don't really know where I should go. Like I know I should just probably experiment, but we have War Scream, Uppercut. I think I went this direction last time. Let's see, for every 1% of raw main attack damage you have from items, gain 2% walk speed for max of 20%. Okay, you guys can go away. You can also kind of get up with this. It's kind of weird because you kind of have to spam it to like get up to areas that, not that you're not supposed to be at, but like areas that you normally probably wouldn't be at with this guy. Anyway. So this one is tougher skin. Harden your skin and gain 5% base defense. For every 1% of raw health regen you have, from your items, you gain 10 health. So you can gain a max of 100 health. So that's actually pretty good. This, though, I want. This one will actually be pretty good. Cheaper charge. Who wouldn't want that? Heavy impact. After using charge, violently crush down into the ground and deal damage. I don't know. I mean, it says 100% of your DPS, area of effect 4 blocks, so that might be good, but I don't know. I don't think it's too expensive to re-roll. I think apparently, well, I mean, it probably is. Apparently, it's like 8 emerald blocks to do so, because you need 3 crystals, and I think when you do the quest, it gives you 3, so there is like a free one, but you need to be level 25 to do that, and the quest is not really that bad, so we'll get to there when we get there. But I'm gonna go to the dungeon really quick. Oh, I forgot to actually use my point, so let's see. I mean, I guess I'll go for this one because walk speed is always great, and then we can get uppercut. But scream, let's see, this one pulls in enemies and it gives you 20% resistance. So that could be good, but I do like the uppercut combo because it does 280% of your DPS, and it does cost a lot of mana, as you can see, 45 compared to 35, but again, we can always change it if we want, so it's not too big of an issue. I'm kind of just experimenting. Yeah, guys, the charge is really, really good. I would not have gotten here nearly as fast without it. So we have the Dungeon Merchant. So here is the sword, or let's see. So this one is very slow attack speed. Let's see. 8% spell or main attack damage, which sounds good. Minus 6% spell damage, which I don't really like. And minus 3 walk speed. But this one is 6% main attack damage, 6% loot bonus, average DPS of 23. So, I mean, they're not really too good. This one actually has more damage, I think, than what I have. But I probably will go for this just because it's just free stats. Ribcage. I don't know if these actually, let's see, ribcage. Health regen, earth damage, agility XP bonus. I'm not really sure. Maybe at some point I'll get these because this is the only spot to actually get these. I don't think these are untradeable actually, so you might be able to just buy it, buy the gathering stuff. But anyway, let's go ahead and throw this away if I can. And rat poison because we don't need it. If you do need it, the game will literally not let you throw it out, so it's not an issue. Oh, wait. These are both Decrepit Sewers keys, but they don't stack. Interesting. And we do have some health pots here because we do need these. I gotta remember that I'm not shaman, so I can't just basically insta-heal. Give you that. And let's go into the dungeon. I don't know how many times I need to do this to get that necklace, neck item, whatever it's called, because that is probably one of the main things that I actually want. So let's see. Okay, it takes you that long to kill with just basic attacks. Let's see what I can do with my ability. Wait, am I doing the wrong thing? There we go. Yeah, I think I'm accidentally pressing right click when I start that when I'm not supposed to. Like I'm double doing it. I'm double doing it. Yeah, that's what I meant to say. I can speak fluently. These blocks are weird. Like when you're with a party, like you'll see a billion of the gold blocks on the ground, but you can't really pick them up. It shows you the other person's loot if they're in your party, but they can't pick it up because I don't think they can actually see it, which is interesting. Also, if your inventory is full, but you still have gold blocks in your inventory, I think it messes up and still doesn't let you pick it up. Not exactly sure why, because that shouldn't really be the case. Get away from me, please. Does seem to be good XP. Let's see how much XP I actually get. Yeah, it is a pretty decent amount, but we will go ahead. Actually, can I just farm these guys and get more gold blocks? Because I think there's another... Oh, okay. Dang it. I didn't know it was going to close back up. That makes sense. I wanted to, like, cheese it and grind more. It wasn't a complete loss, though. We did get more XP, which is always a great thing. For you. And we are getting out of here. Fortunately, charge does make you go quicker in the water as well. Like, the boost applies when you're in water, which is nice. I don't think it gives it to you when you're stuck in a cobweb, but I don't think you can really do much movement stuff in cobwebs anyway. So this right here is pretty good, because this is normally a parkour section, but if you're good, you can actually just do this, and just skip the entire thing, which is really why I wanted to get charged before doing these dungeons, because stuff like that can just easily be bypassed. Now other classes can do it significantly better. I know there's like I've been saying, the archer with this escape ability, where it's actually really good because I think it's significantly cheaper than charge, and you get launched further, but the only issue is it launches you backwards. So while it is great for movement, you basically have to look behind you and spam left click constantly to move around. But you do move way farther than with charge. So if I was archer, I would be zooming across the map. I probably wouldn't even need a horse, honestly, with the archer. But I don't know how true that actually is. I think a white horse would probably still be a bit quicker. I've never actually had a white horse, so I don't know. I have a chestnut horse that's maxed out. But that's pretty much it. And that thing is pretty quick. Perish. I think we need 26 of these guys. By these guys, I mean the gold blocks. I don't need to be using my ability all the time. I meant to do this, not that. Pick that up. Do this. Thankfully, this has fast attack speed, so we can just, you know, shred the enemies. Yeah, 26. So we're actually pretty close. I don't have the ability that gives me a damage, like that gives me damage when I land. I don't know how great it is, but we have 26. So hopefully we don't die at this boss. I'm not used to fighting these alone. Usually when I've done these dungeons, I've had a friend with me. Not that these are like really hard, it's just I'm more used to like splitting the damage. So if I don't do stuff like, you know, dodge attacks and whatnot, I might actually die. Witherhead. Hello, Witherhead. Yeah, I think this is the only ability that I have, so I can't do much. And yeah, this guy's not really hurting much. So as long as we circle strength, I think we're good. Yeah. And he gives a lot of XP. We're actually level 12 now, halfway. So that was pretty good. And we got a drop. Let's see. So we got a helmet that's level 20 to 24. Yikes. Can't use that. And I think that's it. May go ahead and sell this. Technically, by looking at the average DPS, it is better, and it gives us like strength and dex and an XP bonus, which is actually pretty good. But this one does have poison and mana regen, so this one ultimately does more damage because of the. Actually, no. Does it take in, like, does the average DPS takes into account the poison damage, right? Is it doing that? Or is it not doing that? I mean, you can, no, because you can attack multiple times a second, so I don't really know. Like, I don't know if it's taking into account the poison, but if it is, that would be more than 31 DPS, so maybe not. But anyway, I'm going to stop here. Sorry that this video probably didn't feel like I did a lot, but rest assured, I feel like I have, because I got 12 levels now, and like I said, I can always do like a billion parts. It doesn't really matter. Just something to have to upload every single day, because #lazy. But if you did enjoy the video, a like would be appreciated. Also, you can subscribe, because that would show you that you are actually interested. I'm actually interested in this, and we do have a double combat XP thing. So I might actually just run into the dungeon again. I don't know if I can beat it in 10 minutes. Probably not. But anyway, see you guys later. Leave a like. Do what you want to do. Comment. And I will see you in the next video.